park in a public street.
Yeah,
he's not doing
you're not
anything
parked
wrong.
illegally, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, they just wanted tinted windows. They didn't see anybody inside. The vehicle wasn't running.
A man sits quietly in his car, legally parked, doing nothing wrong. Minutes later, officers approach. The reason? Suspicion. The truth? He's just a stranger in a nice neighborhood. No law broken, but suddenly he's the problem. This isn't policing, it's profiling. This real body cam footage captures a disturbing interaction between police and a man parked on a public street. He's done nothing illegal. No crime, no violation. Just a vehicle that someone didn't recognize. What follows is a tense exchange about rights, public space, and the quiet weapon of suspicion. As the man firmly invokes the Constitution, the officers pressure.
Hey, what's up, bud?
I didn't even see you in the window.
Yeah, what's up?
We got a call from a resident here. They were a little concerned. They didn't recognize your car. They were just wondering what was going on.
The 3 vehicles parked here, and they pointed my vehicle out of all the vehicles here?
Yeah. They were just concerned. They didn't recognize the vehicle. They'd never seen it before. They just wanted us to see what was going on.
Can you advise them it's not illegal for someone to park in a public street?
Yeah,
he's not doing
you're not
anything
parked
wrong.
illegally, nothing like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, they just wanted us to see what was going on, make sure everything was all right.
I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to be bothered, man. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay,
So,
I totally understand.
do you have an incident number?
A case number for our CAD, we do. I don't know it. I have to go check my vehicle if you don't mind.
Can I get the name and badge number if you don't mind?
I'll give you my card that'll have all my information on it.
Perfect.
Would I be able to get a license from you real quick?
I'm not going to give that. I'm not breaking the law.
Okay.
Are these fucking people serious? What the hell today?
Alright.
I'm not answering any questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is all my information on the front of the card. Sure. My name, phone number, email are on here if you have any questions.
All right.
Back is going to be the case number for the incident. That's what you were asking for.
All right.
All right. So I see you're here from do you know somebody here? Any particular
I'm not
reason
going to answer
you were
any
parked
questions.
here?
Public street, public area. Anyone could be in any township at any point in time.
Okay.
So I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay.
What exactly did they say?
They just gave us the description of the vehicle. They just said it was tinted windows. They didn't see anybody inside. The vehicle wasn't running. They were just concerned, didn't know what was going on with it. So
who the hell could have called? It doesn't make any sense. These people parked here around the same time I did. They're just watching at my car. That's crazy.
That's the vehicle they gave us. And like I said, they just gave us a call. They were concerned. They didn't know what was going on or why they were here. They wanted us to come and talk with you, see if you wouldn't mind chatting with us, make sure everything was all right.
That's crazy, man. All right, yeah.
So, I mean, would you mind heading out of here? I don't know exactly what your plan was.
Why would I need to head out of here?
It's just making somebody uncomfortable. So they just
Uncomfortable
didn't know.
is not against the law.
I understand it's not against the law.
Good.
Like I said, they gave us a call. They wanted us to talk with you, see if we could figure out what was going on, why you parked here.
Let's try this approach. How about you inform the caller that this individual is not breaking the law? They're in their car, they're on a public street, they have every right to be here, just as them and their families too. Leave him alone.
Okay. Like
it's as simple as that.
Like I told you as soon as I came up, you're not parked illegally, nothing like that. They gave us a call, they want us to talk with you. That's
I know, but you're asking me to head out because they're uncomfortable. Uncomfortable is not against the law. Neither is suspicion. I'm not breaking the law. There's no crime until there's a crime, right? And I'm not here to commit a crime.
Okay.
I'm here for a legit reason, and I'm just parked in a public street.
Okay.
So tell them just to leave me alone. I'm not bothering anyone.
I'm not saying that you were. All I'm saying is they gave us a call about it.
So you can tell them that.
Okay.
All right? Because some people need to mind their business. I'm not doing anything. I haven't done anything.
Totally understandable. I get where you're coming from. So I mean, like I said, I understand you're not doing anything wrong. You're sitting in your car legally parked on the side of the road, public road. I get it.
All right.
The only reason I asked if you wouldn't mind leaving was obviously, like I said, somebody was uncomfortable by it. I get that's not against the law, but I didn't know if you were willing to keep going with whatever it is that you had going on.
I prefer to educate them rather than leaving. Educate them so that they'll know better next time if someone parks in the street to just leave them alone and observe.
Okay.
So educate them. I'm not gonna go.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give them that satisfaction.
Okay. So if you don't mind sharing with me, you said that you were here for a legitimate reason. Do you mind sharing with me what that reason is?
No, I'm not gonna share that reason.
Okay. So you don't want to talk to me at all?
No, because they're not gonna trump my Fourth Amendment rights. You see,
I'm not talking with them about what you're reasoning. It's just
but because of their fears, I'm not gonna answer to someone else why I'm here if I'm not breaking the law, right? The law allows me to travel freely, uninterrupted, right? And that includes parking too. So I just want to be uninterrupted. just because they don't understand how the law works, it shouldn't violate my Fourth Amendment right.
I understand that.
Yeah, so
I'm totally with you. Like I said, that's not for their information, that's for us, because I don't know if they're going to call us again or not. I'm going to obviously tell them that you're legally parked here, you're allowed to be here, you know, there's nothing wrong with you being here. But just to avoid any conflict in the future, if they got upset by the fact that you didn't leave, you know, I'm going to tell them he's not doing anything wrong. You guys don't have to go intervene. I want to make sure that that doesn't happen, though.
Well, they should understand that if you explain it to them.
And I'm going to. Trust me, I'm with you. Like I said, if they, you know, hear it from us, hopefully they'll listen to it, but not everybody does, right?
If they call you guys back, you can tell them they're harassing you. Stop abusing public officials, because
I get you.
You explained to them, you were here, you checked it out. There's nothing illegal going on. Leave him alone, ma'am or sir. Have a good day. Okay. That's it. That's the end of it.
I'm with you.
And you should also check your brakes, man. Your brakes are making a lot of noise.
They're making that
they need to be
I
changed.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you talking with me. I appreciate you being cooperative. So, like I said, I didn't mean to bug you, but we got the call about it. We got to do our due diligence. Talk with you, make sure everything's all good. Okay.
I understand. I respect your professionalism. Okay. I'm not trying to violate my rights or anything. So, thank you very much.
All right.
All right. You too, man.
So I just wanted to follow up with you real quick.
Sure.
So I talked with the caller. Okay. One of your concerns, you had asked why they picked your car out.
Yeah.
So the caller knows who the other two people are. So that was the reason.
What other two?
The other two cars.
Oh, okay.
So they saw your car. They were like, "That's strange. I know the other two. I don't know this one." So that was the reason that was your vehicle was noticed. I told them, you're legally here. Yeah. No reason, you know, that they have to intervene, come out, anything like that. They're cool with it. Yeah. They said, okay, we just didn't know. We wanted to double check on it.
That person needs a job. They have too much time on their hands.
I get you.
Literally too much time on their hands. And let's say someone has an event here, right? And there's 15 strange cars parked in the street. That street. They're going to call you guys for those strange cars that they don't recognize?
No,
you see how absurd that is?
I get you. I'm same boat. But like I said, I just wanted to talk with you, let you know, because I understand that was one of your concerns. I just wanted to follow up with you about that one, so you know.
I appreciate that.
All right?
All right, thank you very much, man. You too.
Conclusion, he gave no name, no explanation, and broke no law. Yet someone's discomfort nearly turned lawful presence into a crime. In the end, even the officer admits it, he had every right to be there. So why was he questioned at all? This wasn't about justice, it was about judgment, about how being unfamiliar makes you a target, and how the line between freedom and fear gets thinner when the badge responds to feelings, not facts. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more real stories that matter.